you've been speaking to us, I guess, about the future of the world, unfolding of human civilization from a Baha'i perspective. And I'm interested how, as an economist, you feel about talking about the future at this time where, for a lot of people, the world economy, has their faith in the world economy has really been shaken by the turmoil in the economic markets and these things.
Yeah, the problem is that there is a reason. The planet is going on in stages. At the beginning, we were just individuals. Then, for necessities, they came together and they formed families and communities. For necessities, they became tribes, they became villages, they became city. They became city-states. The Roman Empire, which was a big empire, was organized as a city-state. Then they became empires, and then we became nations. So the problem is that we have on the planet today 220 nations about, and we have world problems. Each nation is trying to solve the problems by its own. But the problems are worldwide. So we have to find a solution to find the same solutions. And the problem is that we have to face today that we cannot solve the problems with 220 different systems, each one relating to each nation. So the problem is to come together and just to analyze the problem and to find a common solution. So we will not find a solution if we will not have all the nations sitting together. So Baha'u'llah, who is the founder of the Baha'i faith, because he brought the teaching of unity, he also gave some ideas and some tools and instruments to reach the point. For example, one of the points is that we have to sit together and to find common system to solve the problems. One of the idea is to have an international monetary system in order that the speculations on currencies will come to an end.
So this would be something like the euro was adopted for Europe. You're talking about a world currency.
Yes. The euro, the European Union is just an example of what I'm saying, because from 6 nations in the 50s, now we are 27. And from different currencies and different laws and different passports and different ideas, now we have one common passport, we have one common currency, we have one common tribunal. Some of the points have been already fixed. So this should be happen exactly with the rest of the world. And slowly, in some generations, we will have a world currency, we will have a world tribunal, we will have a world government.
What would you say to those cynics who say, look, this is impossible, this is an impossible dream that these countries will ever be able to reach agreement on such fundamentally important issues?
The problem is the age of the nations. If you talk with a teenager, you cannot talk with him with high academic level. You have to talk with him in the way he can understand. So we have now some nations who are at a certain level and other nations who are coming up. So it's very difficult to have a common desire or a common way of solving problems. We must be patient. So for example, China is only 20 years that it's on the air. Before, nobody knew what China was doing. It was a closed country. Due to the Mao Zedong activities, China was a Marxist country, was totally closed to the rest of the planet. In 20, 25 years, 30 years, it became the country of the future. But the education of the people in China is still 40 years ago. So talking with the Chinese on the same level is not easy today. So we will need many meetings during the next years in order that the people will be faithful in the people of the other countries, and slowly, through a consultation. This is one of the most important. We have coming from different style of life. The US, the European, and the Chinese, they are coming from different experiences. So it's impossible in a short time to put these experiences together. They must watch themselves for a certain time, they start talking, they start solving small problems, then the problems will become higher, and so this is the way that humanity will solve the problems, with a consultation.